That was a nod back to the 80s when every bad guy, when he got shot, would do that shoulder wiggle.
The 15-mile hike to the outskirts of Gilmera.
Is that Rachel Ziegler? Weird, weird. Yo, man, get your face out of mine. It's bad enough I'm paralyzed and you're taking my heart, but your coffee breath's killing me.
We have a common enemy.
Our common enemy is hair. The rotary dial on my chest. Wrong number. I got a little waterboarding for that ass. Tony needs to come up and be like,
it's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
what's up, fam? It's your boy, Nate. No, I'm too old to be saying stuff like that and trying to take it seriously. Hello, friends. My name's Nate, and I'm a genuine card-carrying Gen X member. A Gen Xer. An uncanny Gen X man. And today I begin a 34 movie undertaking. Watching all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films in sequence and reacting to them all. Have you ever wondered what a Generation X guy thinks of your fancy schmancy CGI? All your superheroes, special effects? You've come to the right place. You're gonna find out. Let me tell you my intent in this project. It's not to go in and like old man shit on young people's entertainment, right? I'm not just here to dump and be like, this isn't real movies. I've never seen these things. I can jump in and keep an open mind, and I think there's good stuff in every piece of art. But you can be sure if these movies get stupid, I'm going to roast the shit out of them. As I've looked through YouTube and tried to find any Gen X reactors, they're just not there. And reacting to Marvel? No. They're reacting to their colonoscopy, maybe. Another thing I want to emphasize is that I am legitimately going in blind. I have never seen any of these movies, and now I have to immediately correct myself because I'm lying. I have seen Iron Man 1, which I'm about to watch today, but not since 2008 when it came out. My kids, they didn't like Marvel's movies either. If they had liked them, I probably would have seen them all. Anyway, when I say I'm going in blind, I'm going in blind. All I see are young people reacting to Marvel. Well, of course. But they're like, oh, first time viewing. Get the fuck out of here. You know it's not the first time. Anyway, I am one blind bastard. Okay? Leave a comment. I've noticed all YouTubers, they have to point down. Right down there. The fuck? No. My description's over there, and you can leave comments over there. Or you can leave them back here up my ass. I don't care where you leave them. If you don't know YouTube by now, you're fucked. If you do leave a comment, please avoid leaving any spoilers. As I've mentioned, I'm going in blind. Also, please, no rudeness in the comments. But let's not be rude, right? The future of this series depends on whether or not you enjoy the humor contained within. So give it a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe, and all that shit I'm supposed to say. Hey, on to the movie. Oh yeah. Oh, this is an Iron Man. The song, for some reason I expected to hear Ozzy and Black Sabbath. Instead I hear AC/DC, Back in Black. That's fine. Yep. Oh, you rizzy guy, Toady. My God, Robert, you're young.
But fortunately, the Christmas cover was twins.
So you're banging the whole calendar, huh, Tony? I feel like this isn't going to fly, say, today, 15 years later. But that's all right, man. It's 2008. You do your thing.
I don't want to see this on your MySpace page.
MySpace page. We're in the past.
My MySpace page is all totally pimped out. Got people begging for my top 8 spaces.
Well, I can't say that explosion was entirely unexpected. We just take billionaires and stroll them through the desert on IED lane. Let me just pause a moment to say that I did serve in the Air Force for almost 15 years. And so when I talk quack about, you know, dumb things, military stuff, I know what I'm talking about a little bit. But hey, this is a comic book movie, right? If I'm going to be bashing on a realism, I need to be looking back. And this was realism in the 80s right here. Get the fuck off my obstacle with that shit. Not only that did he catch himself by his fingers, but he pulled himself up into the shaft. I want to see the footage of that. Oh, look at this flip phone technology. Beautiful. Well, luckily all it did was give him the Hollywood wound. If you're familiar with the Hollywood wound, it's a little bleeding from right here. sometimes a cut on the arm, sometimes on the love handle. Those are about the only 3 places you can get a kind of a wound in a Hollywood flick. Tone. RJD. RDJ. Sorry. Iron Man. Oh, I'm ready.
At age 4, he built his first circuit board.
That guy's the frontline announcer.
At age 6, his first engine.
I'm nerdy enough to know that guy does Frontline on PBS.
Tonight on
Jeff
Frontline.
Bridges, he's in this. I did not know. Is this before Jeff Bridges got his old man voice? Somewhere around 2010, maybe RIPD.
Don't act so surprised, honey bot.
Or True Grit.
Come on in 40 miles, baby.
You were just trying to make your work.
Jeff Bridges went from sounding like just a regular dude to, "Girl, can you hold your fire?
This ain't no coon-up.
I gotta be doing an old man voice all the time." I sound nothing like him, but hey, that's cool. Terrence Howard, didn't know you were in this. Basically, I don't know anything about Marvel, is what's happening. Hey, Jon Favreau, there he is.
Start. Excuse me.
She's all right. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
First, Jon Favreau saves Marvel by jumping in and directing this, and then he jumps in and saves Star Wars by directing, writing, and all that stuff on The Mandalorian. Dude's genius. Oh, Tony, that golden dong serves you well. How is these movies, these actors, they slam their lips into each other at the start of a love scene, right? Oh, God, when you break your teeth out.
Tony? Hey, Tony.
Hey, lady, I don't know if you're familiar with this ritual, but this is the time you're supposed to scoop your clothes up and get the hell out of there. Tony's not going to make you coffee. He's too busy carving a notch at his bedpost. 44th reporter. Clever answers got into pan. Who is that? Oh, is that Gwyneth? Her best role is when her head wound up in a box.
Oh, what's in the box?
I got nothing against Gwyneth. I'm just talking crap.
Your flight was scheduled to leave an hour and a half ago.
That's funny. I thought with it being my plane and all, wait for me to get
Tony.
there.
So Tony Stark here is impossibly charismatic, a billionaire, nails every woman on planet Earth, and has a clever, zippy line for absolutely every situation. This is great. Reminds me a lot of me, honestly. I mean, you know, except for the being funny and rich and getting girls. It's almost me.
He's got another buyer for the Jackson Pollock in the wings. Do you want it, yes or no?
Is it a good representation of a spring period?
He's working on a hot rod while negotiating the purchase of a Pollock. I think I can sense the length of his penis extending as the minutes pass in this thing. How does he tuck that dong into his Iron Man suit later as well? Oh, Iron Man suit. I'm not supposed to know he makes a suit.
Springs is actually the neighborhood in East Hampton where he lived and worked, not
So?
Spring like this.
Gwyneth, can I call you Goop? Not really allowed to drink when you're in uniform in the military. I'll be boring you with details like that throughout, I'm sure. Bagram, Afghanistan. I had friends stationed there. I was never stationed overseas, by the way. I've never been in the desert or anything like that. So I speak with sort of medium military knowledge. I didn't deploy. Damn, you're cool, Tony. You got a suitcase full of champagne. But what I really should have done is warmed up my eye muscles before watching this, because I'm going to sprain them rolling them so much. Let me strike a Tony. I'm watching a comic book movie. I have to loosen my standards on realism.
Tony,
Obie, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep till I found out how it went. How'd it go?
Went great. Looks like it's going to be an early Christmas.
Tony, you got a little tube nose, buddy. It means you're hurt. There you go, pluck it off. Well, that's gnarly. I like it. Come on, man, method act that. I want to see an angle where it shows you really pulled that out. Robert? It's good to see Robert redeemed, honestly. First time I ever saw Robert Downey Jr. was this. That's right. See if you can figure out what movie that's from. Let's see how sexy you are. See if you can match Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. Oh, that's gnarly. What the hell is that?
Do as I do. Tony, stop.
Excuse me, gunman. Who are you? Who is this guy? What?
Electromagnet, car battery, heart.
You put a car battery powered device onto his chest that is somehow sucking the shrapnel away from his vital organs? Okay, that's alright. My eyes are warmed up. I can roll them. Whatever. Dude's gonna be creating a suit. What am I criticizing the medical knowledge for?
He wants you to build the missile. This one.
Build a missile? Don't they already exist? I got a little waterboarding for that ass. Oh no, we're not waterboarding, we're just dunking him. Tony needs to come up and be like,
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
that's right, we dunked your head thrice. You're building that missile, ain't you, bitch? Oh, Tony's on board. Seriously. He's supposed to be building a bomb, but they're not going to watch him close enough that he doesn't build something else that might aid him. Hey man, it's a comic book movie, chill out.
Who are these people? They call themselves the Ten Rings.
They call themselves the Ten Rings. You are the Lord of the Rings. It is the Ten Rings because look, this dude's forging the ring for Sauron. Dude, save 9 for the Kings of Men, right? Oh, that explains Iron Man's thingy in his chest, right? Origin story stuff. Thought it was just part of the suit. But it's keeping the shrapnel eternally away from his heart. You know, I feel like a billionaire could actually just get some kind of a surgeon in there. Kind of solve that problem on a more long-term basis. I'm just spitballing it here, but a sucking chest wound 8 inches in diameter. It might be a little more of a physical hazard than those pieces of shrapnel. These guys are extras from True Lies, I swear. These bad guys. Yeah, he's fine. Hey, we got TV surveillance, but let's just slide open a fucking panel. Take a look and see that he's not building a suit. Yeah, the missile's almost done. So I guess the entire U.S. military wouldn't be out looking for a billionaire misplaced in the desert. I guess that one line of dialogue we had back there.
They will never find you in these mountains.
Covers that whole thing. Is that right? Okay, at least you're watching on TV. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you messing with your legs for? Hey man, I'm building you a walking missile. Just chill out. It's going to walk up to the enemy, kick him in the ass, and blow up. Seriously, do you guys have to put your hands up every time? I mean, you've been held for... I thought these guys... He was giving orders to these guys to assemble the parts he needs. Now we're at gunpoint again. Oh, God. Dude, shoot me, behead me, something, but don't bore me with a monologue.
But today...
Having your head held underwater is no torture or torment compared to this dude lecturing you to death. Go, Tony.
Tonight on Frontline.
Yeah. That's why he spent those weeks with a personal trainer in the Hollywood Hills so he could smite this fucking anvil like a man later on. Tony better be packing his friend on his back when he flies out of here, man. You deserve to save him. Ah, hell with it, a man of color. Small price to pay for the white hero surviving. I'm not going to get political in this or talk about gender politics or Hollywood or anything, but I might make some jokes. So, they're just jokes, folks. They're just jokes. I got to be careful, though, as a middle-aged white man, you know. This guy's a warrior now? Hey, go, man. Christ, dude, that guy signed on for a lot. I still don't understand how we got the whole suit built right under their noses, but that's okay. We need a movie, don't we? I like this suit. It looks pretty cool. How come he's going to turn into that little red and yellow piece of crap? This thing looks cool, man. Tony, get out of this cave so I can see the movie again. Are we going to establish that Tony's not killing all of these guys even though they deserve it so that he's not a murderer character? I'm wondering if they're going that route with Tony here. I guess these elbows from a 2-ton titanium beast are supposed to be knockout shots and not the skull-crushing fatalities that they would actually be. So you've been shot, but you, like most characters, you stay alive until you can deliver a touching farewell.
This was always the plan, Stark.
It's too late for me, my friend.
Come on, you gotta go see your family. Get up.
My family's dead.
Hey, thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it, man. Anyway, see you later. Dude, if you couldn't kill him in the cave, shooting him point blank, why do you think ambushing him outside the cave is going to make a difference? No! Here he comes. By God, open fire. We got him where we want him.
My turn.
I'm pretty sure Tony's killing these guys. You know, I don't really know. In these Marvel movies, do they avoid having the main characters killing vast amounts of people, even if they're like terrorists or whatever, so that they seem less cold-blooded? I like that head shake. That was great. That was a nod back to the 80s when every bad guy, when he got shot, would do that shoulder wiggle. Oh, by the way, he flies, right? So that was a temporary suit. No wonder it looked cool. I'm fine. I wasn't liquefied inside this metal by the force of the impact. I'm fine. Just put another shrapnel sucker on my gut this time. I'll be good. It'd be funny if they're like, there's another terrorist. They made us, Bureau.
They made us, Bureau. You got a terrorist shooting.
Oh shit, it's Stark.
Get on your side, you assholes!
He shouldn't have put the turban on. I guess it was that white-ass skin reflected in the desert that got you not shot. Again, I was never deployed, but I did serve as support for missions. It ain't like the movies. Kids, when the U.S. military, the Air Force, or whoever makes commercials that make being in the military and even real combat look like Call of Duty, don't believe it. You can get shot back. And the trauma that comes with even succeeding, probably not worth it. Anyway, I'm against the military making commercials where it looks like, where they try to make serving in the military, especially active duty combat, seem like a video game where you can either pause the action or get another life and respawn whenever you want. That's a moral breach I can't stand with.
Hey, would it be all right if everyone sat down? Why don't you just sit down? That way you can see me.
Tony, you're so fucking cool.
A little less formal than...
He's clearly not too shaken up about his combat experience, seeing his friend die.
I saw young Americans killed.
Oh, come now.
By the very weapons I created to defend them.
You're not going to grow some conscience because you saw your name written on a bomb. All right, that's fine. It's less distasteful than how the character was at first, so what am I complaining about?
Where is it?
Did you just roll up on a Segway, bro? It's hard to look cool and intimidating, even with a cigar and a bald head and a beard, if you're riding a Segway up to your building. Shouldn't you have pulled up in a fucking vehicle that got driven by somebody?
Tony, we're a weapons manufacturer.
Manufacturer. We manufacture them using mana and magic. Now he's going to direct his technological wizardry towards good, I see. Let's go, Tonus.
Show me.
Rhodey or Pepper? It's Rhodey or Pepper.
Rhodey or Pepper? What does that mean? Are these names? If they are, I haven't been paying attention. Who the hell is named Pepper? Pepper? Must be an irritating character. Pepper. All right.
Hey, they're not all gems.
You're giving me real Fisher King vibes right now, Jeff.
You're a good kid. You say no to drugs.
Tony, where's your fucking blacksmithing muscles? Was that footage that you shot later in the schedule or earlier or something? I'm not one to critique a man's physique, especially a movie star.
It's causing a little bit of a shortage.
Oh, that's why. That's why his physique looks different, because he's got a big chest.
Fine.
What do you want me to do?
Table over there. That is irrelevant.
That looks like the crap that they opened up on the back of Arnold's head in Terminator 2. To reset the chip.
You can now access the CPU.
Why does that device have to have a 6-inch hole right down through to where his lungs and heart are? Couldn't he reach into his own chest? What's going on? Why does he need an inept, totally unfamiliar with the technology bimbette to be driving her hand into his chest cavity up to the elbow? I don't understand. Miss Potts. Piss Potts? Unbelievably cool you are, Tony. He didn't even raise his voice or drop his smarmy tone when he was going into cardiac arrest. Oh, I'm just going into cardiac arrest because you pulled the thing you weren't supposed to. Technology. Much more convenient than a physical keyboard.
Shall I store this on the Stark Industries central database?
Who's talking? It sounds like Cortana's talking to Master Chief. What's going on?
I ended up in the wrong hands.
He's putting in a physical trash can. It reminds me of Minority Report whenever they have virtual displays, like floating. They're trying to sell us on the idea that moving files around like this and deleting them like this is more efficient than like moving a mouse or using a keyboard. The future. Sir, the tracks go in this direction. The droids must be that way.
Start mark half a meter and back to center.
He's got a fucking fly-ass Dance Dance Revolution pad. This is 2008. Hit it, Tony. Left, right, forward, back, back. This is one of the things I'm a little bit worried about is there's, you know, like he didn't get turned into liquid inside that suit when it crash landed, and he didn't break every bone in his body when he got thrown back there with a force of 7 Gs into a concrete wall. You know what I mean? We can kind of discount whatever damage we want to. Am I supposed to know who Obadiah is?
It's completely obvious.
Obadiah. That must be Jeff Bridges' character. Oh, the comedy. You know, I can't help but think there's a way to test parts without strapping them to breakable parts of your body. I'll just test the jet force powers of this and hope it doesn't hyperextend my elbow into the next county. Are you Obadiah or are you Pepper? I don't even know if I heard Pepper as a character name. For sure.
Better if you were there.
Cool guys definitely fold their pizza vertically before they take a bite. Definitely. It's borne out throughout time and history of the movies. I kind of want him to sound more like the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Dude, put your suit on a mannequin and test it remotely. The ceiling's like 6 inches from your skull. I'm good. He's testing it in his lab with all his expensive equipment and his vehicle collection. I see nothing wrong with this. Absolutely no logical flaws here. Well, we figured out flight stability in 4 seconds. We're done. Jarvis? Okay. I should try to pay attention to some names. These shots of his face are less than compelling. I have a feeling this is a lot of Robert Downey Jr.'s part is going to be close-up shots of his face with like virtual things superimposed on top. Am I wrong here? And then they're going to cut back and it'll be a CG figure flying around shooting missiles and shit. Right, here we go. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. This is certain death, but we're fine. After all, the suit's made of metal, right? G-forces don't apply, and that's why people can jump out of airplanes wearing full suits of armor without a parachute, because when you land, your body's protected. What did he do? Turn the de-icing button? I have one of those in my car. Again, we're fine. A little ice on the head is all we need. I like that rotary dial panel on his chest. From Pepper. I knew it was a character name. Who the hell is Pepper? I should know by now. Honestly, I should. You guys are out in the middle of Afghanistan or something in a cave. Oh, you're rebuilding the suit. I'm sure that's on the skill set of these guys. These extremists are also super engineers. It's cool. So that dude's bloodhead is going to get all suited up and go fly and challenge Tony with his own tech? I see this coming. It's a showdown.
Weapons manufacturing is only one small...
What is this manufacturing shit, Jeff?
I'd make it a week.
Really? What's your social security number?
Not knowing his own social security number means that you're indispensable, does it? Are you Pepper? The mystery of who Pepper is haunting me throughout this thing. Tony, you really need to just leave the corporate logo off your weapons. It's going to save you a lot of trouble with PR. I'm telling you, buddy. Just wipe them off. That's not the place to have your ego. To like spray paint it on the side of something that's going to blow up anyway.
The 15-mile hike to the outskirts of Gilmera.
Is that Rachel Ziegler? Weird. I got no problem with the billionaire flying around or having a suit that gives him ultimate powers. I mean, hell, Batman does that. But to get me to believe that a billionaire weapons manufacturer cares about the small people who are kicked out of their homes by his bombs, that's a harder sell for me. What's going on here, man? The translation would help. Families are being separated. Oh, is this... I was wondering what the point of the scene was. Iron Man here. Yeah, shoot him. Good call. He hit him, but the dude, he flipped the wrong way. Well, my question is, it looked to me like Tony put the suit on in New York City or wherever it is he lives, and then showed up in Afghanistan. I guess his suit has a bigger fuel tank than I thought. Tony blows up the tank, fucking walks away. That's what I think of your pissant tank. Dude, sweet. He's got Red Dead Deadeye? That's fucking great. Hey, you know those fighter jets, they don't have to get within 4 feet to shoot something. Just like in a movie, you don't have to be like, freeze, and point the gun there so that the guy can grab it. You know what I mean? Classic movie trope. You know, I appreciate that the CG factor doesn't seem to be overriding, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be like CGI backgrounds as such. I don't know, maybe they just did a good job, but I feel like later Marvel movies are going to be more green screeny and like all digital elements, you know what I mean?
Whatever it was, it just bought the farm.
Bought the farm. What the fuck? Is that guy Gen X too? Bought the he kicked the bucket, sir. With all this technology, the phones are looking sad, right? Tony, I'm on a flip phone.
Oh my God, you crazy son of a bitch.
You crazy son of a bitch. Oh man, that's great. It's great. So Jeff Bridges just slung his arm around Tony, told him he was the bad guy, and then walked away, huh? Couldn't he have stayed in the dark? You know, honestly, I'm not following the particulars of the plot, so I don't really know.
Me, General. It's my first time.
This is some Three's Company shit right there, right?
What's going on here?
I'm getting a titty twister from a machine. Oh, what's that one on your ass doing, buddy? Jarvis is giving the old colonoscopy. That's good. Take care of Tony's medical needs. He's an older gentleman. Oh, this guy is that much of a bad guy that he drives out to the camp? Oh, seriously, you can be a corporate bad guy without showing up, dude. You know, there's Zoom calls for a reason. Even in 2008, I think you could call the guy instead of driving out to the desert.
We have a common enemy.
Our common enemy is hair. So what, he froze him up or something? I don't... Now just relax as Daddy takes you from behind. That one might have to hit the virtual editing room floor there. I'd like to comment on the 16-second uninterrupted shot of Gwyneth Paltrow's ponytail, please. Hey, how are you, Gwyneth? How's Brad?
I know what you're going through, Pepper.
Oh, you're Pepper. The girl's Pepper? Didn't she say her name was Potts earlier? That's the only thing I heard. Her name is Pepper Potts? Oh, goodness. You know what? The comic's old, right? Iron Man came out in like 64 and they named this shit back then. Jeff's like, hey, did I mention my dad's an actor? And my brother, too. His dad was funny as hell. You know who Jeff Bridges' dad is? This guy.
God, that's loud.
We have these to hold down the sound, sir.
Jeff Bridges talks like this these days. He left a part of himself in that cave. So if he's not doing an old man voice, he can't be bothered to move his lips all the way. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. My dental implants seem to be falling out.
I should have known Jeff Bridges' character was going to be the bad guy. There's literally nobody left unless it's Terrence Howard or something. Or Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts! Download complete. Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. Download complete. It's not a download. It's a transfer onto a thumb drive. Download. Whatever. I just like to talk shit. Mr. Stain? Were you ever in the Navy? So your name was Seaman Stain? Oh, what's this? Uh-oh, it's the vein applicator. How did you sneak up on him? Did you teleport into the room, Jeff?
Easy.
Bad guys. They just can't help themselves in explaining their actions and revealing information they don't have to. Excuse me, Tony, let me just fucking explain every part, every wrinkle of this, okay? Do you have a while? Well, the veins in your face say you do, so let me tell you.
With this at its heart.
Jeff, you're chewing the scenery up here, buddy. In a quiet way. Yo, man, get your face out of mine.
And so will help steer the world back on.
It's bad enough I'm paralyzed and you're taking my heart, but your fucking coffee breath's killing me. Dear God, he's going to kill Pepper. Pepper Potts. What about Salt Bay? Go, Tony. I don't know why you have to crawl if you're alive at all. Doesn't that thing stop your heart when it gets yanked? Poor Tony. He was that close. The fuck is that? Is that TARDIS or whatever his name is? Jarvis. Yeah. Well, Jarvis, you certainly waited till a dramatic moment. I didn't know the knick-knack was a serviceable backup unit. Wouldn't you have that out in the opening in case this one fails? Fucking encase it in glass. Well, I'm sure this guy in his squad of suits is gonna take him out, no problem. That guy's voice, Jarvis's voice, seems familiar. What? He ran through all that metal stuff, but the little doorway stopped him. That was fortunate. Look at that acting. Obadiah.
Obadiah,
He's going insane. He's
gone insane. I know, listen.
I'm phoning it in like this. Hello? That suit is much cooler. It reminds me of something. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to think of it later, and when I'm editing, I'm going to stick the clip in of what that robot reminds me of right here. These practical car crashes feel like something from a bygone era, right? I'm used to cars flipping vertically and shit when they blow up, and CG cars at that.
Collateral damage, Tony.
What happened to your voice, dude? If both their suits are impenetrable, what can ever happen? Jeff roars like a beast now. Hey, that was kind of sweet. He sniped that bike right off the dude. I like that. This is kind of fun. Oh, for fuck's sake, Syndrome. Stop monologuing. See what I mean? They throw you through walls. This is the Marvel I expected. They throw him through the walls. It counts as an attack, but it doesn't hurt him. It just damages the surroundings. Why didn't he just pick him up, you know what I mean? Twist his head off. There you go, Tony. Pick his teeth with the spine.
Duly noted. Take me to maximum altitude.
Just make it happen, bro.
I know the math. Do it.
Fuck the science. Forget about physics. Well, you're gonna freeze his suit? Is this a strategy? Jeff, don't you have like missiles? Like force field shit like that, right? Isn't there like forces you could use? What is the chasing all about? Are you gonna grab? Okay, you are. Literally as I said it. I got you, I'm gonna grab you. I got a f***ing can opener. Let me explain it first. Ice is the thing. Well, this suit sucks balls to only be run for half an hour. Tony flew from New York to Afghanistan to blow those guys up, and all of a sudden he can't fly around for 10 minutes over some skyscrapers without 15% reserve energy. Come on now. Pepper! Pepper! Seriously, they're both in super suits, but they're still punching each other. Boys, you need to think about something. There you go, pull them apart. That's what I'm talking about, Jeff. Do your thing. The rotary dial on my chest. Wrong number.
This isn't working.
I don't know what any of this means, or why I'm whispering, since we're on a closed circuit. But do it.
We're gonna have to overload the reactor.
I forgot to hold my ear when I was talking. Fuck. There you go. Pull levers and shit. Science. Well, what did the bad guy do? He was just like sauntering away the other direction? Pull his brain out, bro, like RoboCop 2.
You outdid yourself, Tony.
I'm gonna lecture you to death. Dude, put your helmet back on. You don't have his, it's a serious tactical disadvantage, but you're voluntarily opening yours, you fucking dimwit. Why are you hanging on, Tony? Your suit has protected you from a 5,000-foot, 300-mile-an-hour fall. But now if you fall 60 feet down to a floor, you're going to be hurt. Oh, it's because my helmet got crushed. Obadiah crotch. Walk forward, grab his skull in your hand, and go like you just did to his helmet. Fucking firing. There's no targeting system. He's still wearing a suit, though. I see. Now there's fire involved. Right. It's that limited fire that only burns the people that you want to die. That only burns and explodes the distance you need, like an Independence Day.
I mean, it's not technically accurate. The suit's a gold titanium alloy.
Well, gold titanium alloy, man, is good. Actually, GTA, man. You could get sponsorship from Rockstar. Was that why his name is a half hour long? We had to shoehorn in a Marvel acronym? I see. I've heard of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's even smarmy with an index card in his teeth.
If I were Iron Man, I'd have this.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Outrageous! There's Ozzy. All right. I support the choice to close with this song. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have to stick around through the credits because I know these movies are famous for their post-credit sequences, so I guess it's good enough time as any to say, hey, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll do more of these if you like, but you got to let me know in the commentary. And I want to see who Jarvis's voice is. Oh, Paul Bettany. I saw the name. I know him. He was Geoffrey Chaucer in Knight's Tale. That's an underrated classic, I think. A lot of fun. The late Heath Ledger. Let's see. They started even back then. That's Sam Jackson's voice.
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nick Fury, huh? S.H.I.E.L.D. Hell yeah, we needed someone cooler than that dude in the suit earlier for S.H.I.E.L.D. representative. So that's it, huh? That's our teaser? Right on. End movie. Okay, hey, that was Iron Man. We did it. I made it all the way through. These movies are long, I gotta say. My ass fell asleep twice. That's okay. I have to say it wasn't, it's not my movie, but I'd like to try to come up with my top 3 good and top 3 things I didn't much care for in the thing. The first thing that I liked, I would say, is I liked the action sequences. There was less of a green screen, CG created characters, sort of video game cutscene feel to them, which I see in the trailers for new Marvel stuff these days, Pretty much might as well be watching the intro video to a PS5 game about the Avengers or something. This one had a lot more practical stuff. It seemed, and that's all I can say is that it seemed. The explosions seemed more practical. The car crashes, I particularly liked the family that drove over Tony and dragged him. I thought there was some good humor in the thing. But one thing I didn't like about it, Jesus H. Christ, how much monologuing did Jeff Bridges' character do in the thing? You couldn't shut that motherfucker up. He just talked and talked and talked and explained to Tony, you see, Tony, let me stick some shit in your neck and make you, and then, instead of just shooting you or killing you or doing what the fuck ever, I'm going to talk you to death. I'm going to kill you with words, my friend. Yeah, so that was my one thing I liked, one thing I didn't much like. I could probably go more with the things I don't like, of course. These movies aren't for me. I'm not a hater. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first entry in this series. I enjoyed doing it, believe it or not, which was a surprise. I was like, I'll give this a shot, but I'll probably hate it. I didn't hate it. I kind of enjoyed it. So, if there's interest, hey, give me a thumbs up, and next time we'll delve into the Hulk, which I think is number 2. All right? Hey, I hope you had a good time. Nate out. Impossibly cool, Tony Stark! Gonna make a suit! Yeah! I deserve that.